everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and Fox just announced a spin-off of The Masked Singer, and they're calling it The Masked Dancer. That's right. Let's go through everything we know and what we can expect for that brand new show. Before we do, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. Now, if you're new to the YouTube channel, hi, how are you? My name is Joey Contino. I'm an executive audio producer here in New York City, where it's my job to provide audio for my clients daily. And when the audio sounds bad, it's my job to make it sound good, whether that's taking out a high frequency or, in our case, taking out some kind of pitch modulation. For those who don't know, every single week, The Masked Singer gives us these clue packages, and in those clue packages are the celebrities talking, but Fox is smart. They said, we can't let them talk in their real voice, because if they do, people will recognize who it is. So they pitch up the voice and they speed it up. And so I figured, doing what I do, I could slow it down, I could pitch correct it, and we did that pretty much every single episode on The Masked Singer. Now, with the new show, we're assuming that we're going to be able to do the same thing, and we'll touch about that later on, probably towards the end of the video. Let's get into what we know so far. Before we do, I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to my Instagram followers, especially _JJesse224, who suggested I make this video. You too can also send me messages on Instagram at Joey Contino, and I will respond to you here on YouTube. Sometimes it goes by so quickly, I don't get to your messages, but I like to go ahead and try to get to every single message on Instagram, so follow me on there. Let's jump right into this. So first, it's important to realize where this idea for the show came from. Well, obviously we have The Masked Singer, and I mean, I feel like anyone could have came up with this idea, but it really was Ellen who went ahead and put together this little alternative spin-off, and she aired it on her show, where she would go ahead and be behind a panel with Twitch, and they would have a celebrity come out and dance, and they would have to go ahead and decide who is under that mask based off of their dance moves and a few of their clues.
We thought it'd be a good time for an installment of our spin-off, The Masked Dancer.
Yes.
I was born at 9:08 a.m. Ooh, I know who it is.
Yeah, I know it.
Now, once they went ahead and aired that, the executive from Fox's name, let me say it right, it is Rob Wade. He's Fox's president of alternative entertainment and special events. Yeah, that's a really long title. Saw that and went, wow, we could totally make this a show. And it would be based off of the same principles, it just would be dancing instead of singing. So after he said, hey, that's not a bad idea here. I don't know why he's a gangster in my mind. After he said that's not a bad idea, he went to other Fox executives who greenlit the program within a month. I mean, it just shows you how quick it is. Ellen is going to be an executive producer on the show, and it's funny, because you do know that the other executive producer on the show is also the executive producer of Dancing with the Stars and The Masked Singer, so you do know we could get some celebrities that we've already seen sung or danced on the other show on this show. Now, according to Wade, who, once again, executive president, he says, I'm going to take this quote because I don't want to screw it up. He says the show involves celebrity contestants performing unique dances while covered in head to toe in elaborate costumes and face masks, leaving audiences to guess their identities with their dance moves and clues. So we're assuming here that they're using the same clue packages like they do now. He goes on to say that it doesn't need to be a solo actor or singer or dancer, whoever it is. It could be a group of people. So meaning that it could be like one single person dancing, like Tom Hanks, versus maybe they want to do BTS, a whole group of them. And I mean, that is kind of like a cool little interesting twist on The Masked Singer versus The Masked Dancer, because you could have multiple people in it. Though, I would actually like that on The Masked Singer. Would you? Comment that below if you would like that. Now, he said that due to you not really being able to hear someone sing, they need to tweak how they do the voices. They are going to have the voices in the clue packages, but he says that obviously the difference in the format is that you don't get to hear someone actually sing, which obviously is going to make things harder for each other, but they're going to play around with toning down the modulation of the voice. According to this, it's just so that you can hear the intonation of the voice a little bit better, which would make our pitch correct a lot easier to do because this past season of The Masked Singer has been so much harder for me to do. I mean, ask my poor wife who has to watch me put this stuff together. Before I even put a video online after watching an episode, it takes me roughly about 3 hours to go through all the clues, line up everything with who we think they are, grab all the audio, find the perfect pitch, try to match it to something we've had in the past, and so on and so forth. So if they can make the modulation a little bit easier, you get one happy Joey over here. Yes, you do. So now you're wondering, what does that have to do with our channel, considering I'm an audio guy? Well, I believe that we're fully going to be able to do this show just like how we do The Masked Singer. Do a couple videos per week, take all the clues, modulate the voice, we'll pitch correct the voice so that we can hear the real voice. We'll take the voice and the clues and determine who's under the mask. So I feel like we should be able to handle this show along with The Masked Singer. So, I mean, I'm really excited for this. Are you excited for this new show? So now, of course, minusing out the singing, I feel like the singing for us is really just like another solidification of the voice. But really, when it comes down to it, it's the clues and the pitch correct that really gets us the real answers of who's under that mask. So we will definitely be able to handle the masked dancer with no problem whatsoever. Now, you're probably also wondering who's going to be on the show. Well, I do know, according to this press release that we had gotten, that it could be any kind of celebrity. Seriously, they don't have to be a dancer. They could be a singer, a dancer, they could be a rapper. Anyone that can move, for crying out loud, can be on this show. As long as they're a celebrity, and so far we've been getting we get like maybe 3 like A-list celebrities on the show every season, plus additional X amount of B celebrities. So really any kind of celebrity could be on this show, which really opens up the possibility, because I know a lot of celebrities didn't want to do the singing competition because they either can't sing or they got a lot of stage fright when it comes to performing. So maybe The Masked Dancer could open more celebrities up to the possibility of doing this show. Like, wouldn't it be cool to see like Britney Spears on there? You would have to go back and study her dance moves from her other videos, look at the clues, and then of course listen to our pitch correct. I mean, I really like this format. Now, some things that go on about the logistics of the show. We do know that casting of the show has already been completed. They already went ahead and started casting everyone, and currently they're working on the costumes. What's really cool is that if everything goes to plan, by the end of March, early April, they'll start filming the whole thing. So for those who like to actually go to tapings of shows, go ahead and keep an eye on when they're going to release those taping dates. By production, I mean March and April. That doesn't mean they're going to start filming. That means they'll start building sets, start doing choreography, start doing things like that. They'll probably film this show, maybe towards the end of April, maybe May, because keep in mind that, and this is one great question for us to go ahead and talk about, they still have not renewed season 4 of The Masked Singer, but if they do, which I'm assuming they are, that show's fantastic, but if they do, that show would normally air in September. When is this dance show going to air? Is it going to be within the same weeks? Like, is it going to be like Masked Singer's Wednesday and Thursdays and Masked Dancer? Great questions, right? Yeah, some things I really want to know. But I'm assuming that this show could air during the summer. Maybe we can hope for June? I don't know, because we do know with The Masked Singer, as of like right now, today is February 21st, they're still filming the final 4 masks. That's right. And we're currently in we just had episode 4 pass. So who knows, maybe for that show, they'll also be recording while they're also going, not live, but when they're airing them on TV. I don't know. There are so many questions we don't know yet, but I just wanted to put this video together to let you know everything that we know so far. Now you're probably saying, wait, hold the horses. Can we please go back where you talked about pitch correct? Yes. It's kind of hard to give an example for this show right now, considering that we don't have anything for it, but I'll put a link either up here in the corners or down below in the description of the latest video that we did for The Masked Singer, so that you can hear how we do the pitch correct. And if they make it easier for us for The Masked Dancer, then could you imagine how crystal clear the audio is going to be for that show? I mean, it's going to be so easy. We can go ahead and listen to it and be able to transcribe it, and you can hear it in 2 seconds. Now, we do know that Fox watches this channel. That's why they actually changed their clue packages for us this year. If they are, make it easier for us, please, Fox. Also, guys, say hello to Fox in the comment section. They really do watch. I'm not lying to you. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, There's something that I do at the end of every single video. For those who make it to the end, I'd like to reward you guys because, hey, not many people make it to the end. I think in our last video, I think we got about maybe 40% to the end, which is actually pretty good. It used to only be like 15. So I always like to go ahead and leave a question for you to answer in the comment section. And my question for you is this: what kind of costume do you want to see on The Masked Dancer? It has to be something smaller and thinner because you can't have like a Ms. Monster dancing on stage, right? I know. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.